October 18, 2021. After redoing my failed opening strategy only properly, I continued gaming with Dorothy, and I continued to be disappointed. Lynn, however, finally started showing why she was worth a deployment slot, and she was killing Cavaliers all over the place, including the PogChamp Silverlands Cavalier. She wasn't much help against the Wyverns, but then again neither was Dorothy. All this goes to show that beyond a doubt, Lynn is better than an underleveled archer in Fire Emblem, the Binding Blade. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Fire Emblem the Binding Blade. I am Mekkah, and I'm not Raisins, but you are Raisins. How you doing?
I am not Mekkah, but you know what? I'm the next best thing. Raisins, so.
Stop it. Stop
Ostia.
Stop it.
You ever been to Ostia?
No, I wanted to visit, but it took too long to get in, so I went out halfway through.
That's fair.
Or is there a real place called Ostia? Is that what you're referring to?
No, I was just trying to make a really stupid joke. I actually had no follow-up for that.
Alright, so this is the castle of the classic GBA corridor emblem, where you go up, and then you go left, down, left, up. I mean, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but this is the direction we go, and there's no alternative way to go through it. It's just kind of the way you gotta go, and we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna do a lot of rescue dropping our foot units around to make sure we get there in time. Honestly, I like thinking about this map. I like seeing videos of this map. I don't necessarily enjoy playing the map as much, but I haven't played it in a while, and honestly, it can be kind of fun sometimes. But it's like one of those maps where it's like sometimes you're just moving from A to B with not a whole lot happening. But I think there's just enough enemies in this map to keep it entertaining. So we're gonna see how that holds up.
For sure, for sure. I very much actually like the map and other maps like it, because it does test your ability to make use of dead space and to make use of the rescue mechanic.
Yeah.
There are plenty of maps in FE6 that have this dead space sort of thing, where there's just a zone, might be like 10 or 12 tiles long, that doesn't really have any enemies or any difficult enemies in it. And you get to test rather your knowledge of the combat mechanics, you get to test your knowledge of the movement mechanics, which is really fun to me.
Yeah. I mean, if it was just dead space, like for example FE4 often gets accused of being, then it wouldn't be very fun because you're just running around with rescue units. But this one is a little bit different in that I feel like there's just enough enemies that you can't just pick up everyone up and run forward. You have to actually fight half the time. So you're sort of forced to engage, if not at the highest level ever, but often enough to where it stays interesting. So what I'm thinking here, I can use Lance to bait this archer away because he's guarding someone. I can use a one-use javelin, but fuck, we'll use this one. So Lina's here, and you have to like protect her from enemies, or rather one enemy, this guy. But he'll forget that he has to go for Lina in first place and just move around and do other stuff if you let him. So he's gonna move Lina here. Normally it's supposed to be kind of a puzzle where every turn this guy moves somewhere to move Lina somewhere where you can't shoot her, and we just repeat that until we can save Lina. But now we can just bait him away early and take care of that right away, so we can't forget about moving Lina. And we'll talk about Lina when we free her, not to front load all the analysis stuff, but I feel like we should probably talk about this guy that's the reason I didn't feel a thief, which is good old Astor. One of the best thieves in the series, I think, just based off of stats. Like, if you just look at his base, you can see why. He has a high base level and then 15 base speed. So they really want to, I guess the closest thing to a thief pre-promotes in a game where thieves do not promote. He just comes combat ready. It's kind of a rarity in FE6 sometimes to have a thief that just does that. So he can fight pretty well. He doubles almost everything. He can trade some of his speed for strength if you want him to, through like an iron blade or a steel sword. But he also has pretty high con, so he doesn't even lose that much speed to begin with. And beyond that, thief utility in this game is very good. It's not a whole lot to mention about it. It's just you can steal stuff, you can open chests, and there are a lot of them in this game. And like I said before, there are undroppable items in this game. So most of the treasure you get, most of the valuables come from either recruited units or chests or stealables. And Astor can get 2 out of 3. So in that way, he's valuable on his own. So great utility and pretty good combat until you start promoting and he doesn't hold up as well anymore. But pretty good overall. I like this guy. You too?
For sure, and he's definitely the strongest thief in the game stats wise. To do all the stealing things on the thief utility, in order to steal, in order to open up a chest or open up a door, you don't need stats. But I do think it's noteworthy that Astor has the 25 HP and the 7 defense, because it allows him to get to the door or to the chest or to the stealable item a little bit easier. After a while, I think usually it's after chapter 12X, his defensive stats become no longer adequate to just allow him to survive any old thing. But in the interim, he should be fine. I quite like Astor. Also, don't forget, you can deploy him on Fog of War maps to increase your vision range if you want to.
That's true.
So a lot of great things that thieves can do.
FE6 doesn't have a whole lot of fog of war, but when it's there, you're really glad to have a guy to help you out with it.
Oh, for sure.
Bit of a meme thing to do, maybe, but I'm not sure if Lance can take a soldier and a dude. An archer, 16 and 10, and then 19. Just javelin though, 18, 12. I think he barely survives, so we don't need to do it. But I could have done is like put Lin in range of that guy, and then make sure that he attacks not Lance. But I think we'll be okay. He'll probably go for Roy anyway. So let's just... I want to rescue drop Wade forward first, because I'm going to have to use him against the hammer dude. So let's do that. Get him up front first. We'll just have Zealot hold him for a turn and drop him far ahead. That should be far enough for pretty much the rest of the thing. Everyone else can walk for a bit. I brought Noah, partially because I just wanted a cav unit. Didn't really particularly care about which, so I just brought the one that has the best stats out of the ones that had still been on the bench. So go up here. Watch out, don't put Ellen in range of an enemy. I would usually rescue turn 1, but I think... I'm not sure if I might need these guys to gang up on the dude. I do want to feed kills my full units when I can, so I'm not going to pick them all up quite yet. Go here, that's good.
Is there a battle going on? Yes, Lona.
Don't the red units everywhere clue you in on that? Oh, I guess he knows about the red units. You didn't know about the blue units coming in. Alright, went for Marcus, not on the pillar. Very good. Run, run, run. Do your thing. There we go. Get hit a couple times. Perfect, perfect.
And now the archer has been distracted.
Yes. And
we've got him.
I think if you don't do anything, he just starts walking left again and do nothing. So I'd like to come through the wall. I don't have any mages feel it, like blue. So that might be tricky. Maybe a javelin from someone could do the trick. Or, I don't know. Do you know if he just walks left if you don't do anything?
So, if I really do want to get into the details of this, yeah, as long as Lilina dodges the archer for 1 or 2 turns, he will absolutely evade it, because as he's scanning for people whom he can attack, he only sees Roy's group. He can't reach any of the squares in Lumina's jail cell, so he doesn't scan those cells.
That is one way to explain it. Okay, let's just have Lance hit this guy from support range with Alan, or not.
You can attack him if you support range with Alan. There you go.
There was an attempt to hit him.
A good start.
We don't have to move full steam ahead every single turn. It just feels like you have to when you play this map, but you actually don't. Alright, Alan, make up for your friend's blunder. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Let's keep working on that sword rank, I guess.
There is a small amount of time pressure that we're working against, in that on turn... Gosh, what is it? 10, I think it is?
Something
2
like
thieves
that, yeah.
will pop out from the bottom and start stealing the items if we don't. And there are a lot of really good items on this map, so...
Yeah, promotion items, light brand, that's what I recall. On top of my head. Lin kill? Get him.
Lin? There we go. Oh, she's so close.
I see Lin, I press buttons.
I see low HP enemy. That's a job for Lin.
I'll just let that guy run around for now. We'll see if the alternative linear puzzle ends up causing any trouble at all. I'll just throw Marcus in with Iron Axe for now. I kind of want to bait that guy into attacking him so that I can steal from him next turn. Maybe that's the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can steal from there if he's there. Yeah, I kind of want to see if I can get that done somehow. That seems like fun. We'll get hit by the archer again, but that's fine. It's more healing fodder for Ellen when she's not doing anything anyway.
It's a Stolfo, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
We get to show off his animations and everything.
That's true. I should not forget that. The Wade can come in to help as well, I guess. He's probably not going to get attacked very much because he has the hand axe equipped, so that should be okay. Or maybe he will because he's the most fragile target. We'll find out in a minute. Ellen, ready to heal. And Clarín can actually heal someone this turn, which is why I fielded her. I also know that they really like targeting thieves in this game, even if they have reasonably good stats. So this guy might hit Astolfo just because he wants to.
Oh yeah, I've actually never noticed that pattern, but I think you might be right.
I know that class priority is a thing in this game. Ouch.
Yeah, because it's a thing for Roy for sure.
Yeah.
Wade's okay, right?
I don't know. I mean, there's still the mage.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he can reach. And then another soldier as well.
Wade classic.
Yeah, just getting hit by 41s. Oh, okay. All right. He doesn't want to be stolen from, maybe? I don't know. Because this guy's not killing me, right?
Yeah, I think he didn't detect lethal. So the attack that didn't have a counterattack was more important to him. If the mage had gone first.
That's fair. I thought they liked
would have.
people on low HP as well. I thought they might gang up on him just through stringing them together. There we go. There's his animation. Or like a lack of it, because he's not attacking anything.
I mean...
this guy hit from like my steel, like a Mani Katti. Like the Cavalier that tried to dodge my Mani Katti by going further away in chapter 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it might have been one of those, yeah.
I don't know, man. That doesn't seem very plausible, but it's the only explanation I can come up with. Let's see if we can hit a hammer on that knight, shall we?
First of many. This is not the Horse's Lair knight, is it?
No, that's the next guy. I always confuse him. I'm like, this is the Horse Lair guy. No, it's just a bird.
Sorry.
I mean, we can still do rescuing shenanigans, trading hammer shenanigans. There's so many options right now.
Yeah.
Let's just
I think...
it.
Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Oh, okay. Well, plan B. Plan B.
Wait, my man. What are you doing? You're not making it easy. I should rescue drop Deacon range or something. Or really done anything else differently. You don't double these, but you do a lot of damage. Little Torn whether Lance is worth giving XP to or not anymore, because like he's not going to promote for a long time, but if he's not going to get any levels whatsoever, it's going to suck. And then he has a B support with Alan, and I think Alan is partially being carried by it, so I don't want to bench Alan quite yet, or like prolong his benching per se. And also I might want to like get supports in a different way. I'm thinking of like killing off Lance like you said once, so dilemmas. Okay.
Dilemmas. I mean, the good news is you don't need stats to provide a support, so.
No, but you do need a deployment slot to do so.
That's true.
Alright, let's just weaken this guy. I might need to in order to get the
Armor Slayer?
Yeah, I actually have the Armor Slayer on Deke, but I might be able to get him with Hammer on Zealot or Marcus. And I also wanted to move Alan so I can get a support on Lance.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. I didn't see that. I was wondering why you were sequencing the attacks that way. I was like, Mekkah, what are you doing? But no, that was actually really smart.
Wow.
Get it in range. Lance has only one attack anyway, so you might as well do it like this.
Exactly. Okay. You know what? We both have C. Oh, actually, neither of you has C, and Hammer is D, right? Yeah, okay. Yes. So we can use it with either. And stay away from that guy. Stay away from that guy. We'll give Marcus the honors, I guess. He has more accuracy, so might as well. You probably could use an extra. I don't even know. It's not going to stay that way anyway. Next, maybe we can get him without the hammer. This way.
For sure.
Use 3 mounted units to kill 1 knight.
And a fighter, technically. Was involved in the process.
He was. He definitely did actions. This is fine.
Did Wade get hit any other attack or no?
I mean, Wade got hit a lot until I healed him. He didn't get hit by the armor knight though.
Oh, okay. That's good, that's good.
Like, I healed him, but he's still not at full HP because, you know, fighters and their things. Okay, Astor probably won't be doing more. We can still get this door key, perhaps. Might as well.
Oh, stealing the door key? I love it.
Yeah, I know, right? I actually really want the chest key from this guy. They're valuable-ish. So I'm thinking about doing a rescue drop, because like the armor knight is going to get here. So Astor has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Astor has to be there, which is just not in range, but he can't get there to start. Unfortunately, no dancers available. So I think it's just not going to happen. In which case, I might as well put him in a spot where we can heal him without being in range of the archer. With Ellen. Which means Ellen goes there, so Astor goes here. Heal him up. We're being slowed down a little bit with our main cavalry. But it's okay.
Yeah, our cavalry's been doing a lot of the combat here. Not a lot of the picking up and moving.
Yeah. I guess we can bring Roy over now, because he's going to fall way behind if I don't do it this turn. And he does provide the support to Alan and friends. Alright. Let's go, boys. Hurry up. We could probably go back with Noah and get a couple of them back here. Lena can stay where she is. Just little variations like that from playthrough to playthrough. Keep it spicy. I always feel like, sometimes when I play maps too often in my career, I'm like, damn, I'm just making the exact same moves as I always do.
That can't be me. I've never done that in a draft race, no sir.
Ooh, we don't have to move Lilina this turn. Alright, let's just end their turn then, so we don't forget. That's a bunch of dudes. We need the redemption arc on Wade for sure. I think he has to be the one that gets healed, no questions about it. Do you have the power to kill all the other soldiers though?
You kill all these guys?
Yeah, that's the
We
question.
should.
Hit those. Then we definitely do. Alright, next. Kill that guy. I know these are like technically easy pickings for someone else, but I think if I slow down to kill the knight with someone else, or like just form a wall here, we'll be too slow on a cast pickup, or the other thieves, or like preempting reinforcements. Also really need to kill this soldier till he gets out of the way for Wade, which means Lance might as well move here and start on this guy. Good stuff. Alan can go. Honestly, you could use a javelin to stay in support building range. If we don't finish off, then we just have Noah or something. Man, FE6 javelin's good actually. Big question.
They're hitting everything, I think. Big thunk.
Right, a good demonstration of why mounted healers are often better than non-mounted healers in a chapter where you have to move a lot. Alright, wait. You only have one shot. And you don't have hammer. So this will be very hard for you. Let's make sure you can get that hammer though. And next, this guy.
Yeah, for sure. As we can see, I spoke earlier as like, you know, the map has some dead space. But we've had, what, 2 or 3 kind of rough turns in a row? Like, it's definitely not always the case here. There's always a lot to do on this map.
I feel like, yeah.
Alright, here we go. Okay.
Come on, dude.
Second time's the charm.
Wade, why do you do this? Okay, now he's gonna attack someone with the Horse Slayer. Actually, I wonder if he Oko's Marcus. He definitely Oko's Noam.
Actually, I have an idea. Could we drop Roy, like, just south of Wade?
Here?
Yeah.
So that he maybe goes for Roy?
Yeah, he maybe goes for Roy. I don't know how well he is against Marcus here.
I don't know either. Guess we're about to find out. He gets plus 22, so like 43.
Plus 20 because weapon triangle.
That's still 41, which I think still kills Marcus. So definitely going to go for Marcus. We could drop Roy in front of Marcus.
Oh, that's true. We could actually.
And he has to go for, and doing that also blocks him from reaching the other cavalry. Like he'll only have Zella as a target, but Zella actually survives. Alright,
if it's our only shot, then we got to do it.
Yeah, basically. Roy's also getting support from just Lance, not Alan, but that's good enough. Alright, let's drop Roy in here with the rapier, and this way we might actually get to rob the guy's chest key after all. Astor, Rutger, Lynn, Ellen, Deke. Alright, let's hope for thoughts and prayers. Yep, easy survive, easy survive.
Easy.
Roy, one of the best lords in the series.
I'm telling you, this is why.
Because you can drop him in front of mounted units and he'll save them.
Exactly.
Speed!
Roy saves the mounted units, not the other way. He just got speed?
Yeah, I just got speed on Zella before I got on Lin.
That's new. Wait, what? It's a race.
No, I think Zella has 14 speed to Lin's like, what, 12 now?
Yep.
Yeah, this seems like life as it was supposed to happen, for sure. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna give you another shot here. Like, he deserves it. Chess key. Thank you. It has to go to Wade. It has to be... Or... Wait. Oh, you could just kill a level 11 soldier too. That's fine as well. In that case, let's pick it up with Rutger here. I have to bet a layer.
The layer.
You can tell by the arrows. Mine is red, which means it's a better color.
But yours is glowy, right?
Exactly. Helen can one round these sometimes. Yeah, close enough. So... Can you go all the way around? Yes. Okay, perfect. Trying to see, because like I need to just go here with Marcus and just hit this archer or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it.
Just do something. See, everything you do on player phase, you don't have to do on enemy phase. Big ring.
Oh,
Which makes it good. Just always
big
do that.
thunk.
Do that thing. Alright, so now I freed up that space. Which means Alan can go there. And Wade can go there. Yeah, perfect, perfect. It's all coming together, trust me. I've done this before. 19. You die to the archers. Let's not do that. You double that soldier. That's also important. 2 speed. He doesn't double the soldier. We have problem. We have problem. But we checked it in advance, so it might not be a problem after all.
Yes, we did the math.
And axe the soldier. Perfect. Just beautiful. This is the plan. With
This
perfection.
is exactly what we walked into. Can Lance one run that now?
Good question. I was trying to set it up for Wade for like a kill with like the iron maybe with 1 hit. Because like I'm just trying to gang up on this guy with Alan and Lance. What if Noah hits does it like 8s? Yeah, that could work if Noah hits the 8s. Let's hope he hits the 8s. Perfect.
Bonk.
Womp. Because I really want to build that support, you know.
Oh, the no zealot.
Yeah. More like
Sounds
this
like
one,
fun.
but yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go. The 96.
Alan working on that sword rank. Maybe by the Western Isles we can get the killing edge up there.
Ooh, that's true. That's
or maybe
true.
not.
I might have to train another unit.
Close enough. Go here and just do a normal heal.
So we have a bit of open ground to cover in the next turn, and probably the turn after that as well. Like, there's going to be an archer and a soldier. But we do have a bit of open ground to cover. So this is usually a good time, at least when I play this map, to think of like, okay, where are my other units? How can I go ahead and cross this map very quickly? And we've kind of moved all of our cavalry units now. But we can go ahead and get some thinking. Because it looks like the next place we'll have to do fighting is going to be the hallway further south with the big gallery of armor knights and soldiers and whatnot. I'm sure you know the one. But yeah, this is like really good moves.
Okay. The plan is to
Like
give
exactly-
Lynn to someone and then drop Lynn in a place where she's probably not going to see much combat, but it will look like she's keeping up.
Exactly. Simple things like what you just did, you know, thinking a couple turns ahead. Pick up Lynn with deeks that you can give him to Clarin.
Exactly. Come here. No, Grat now. Let's not get too fancy here. That seems like not a move. It's not a
Give
move
rescue.
I'm making. This guy probably dies to Ellen as well. Beautiful. Alright. Lance. From here. Ellen. Or Wade could get it, but no. No, probably won't. Alright. Just get the accuracy bonus here. Minor as it is. Check that guy out. Let's see another one of those goofy Allen level ups.
One of those quirky levels. That was pretty quirky.
Yeah. Ooh, so quirky. We could use a heal on Marcus. We could also give Lynn to Marcus as we heal him. And then we can
Drop Lynn on the
yeah,
pillar.
or we can give him to Roy. And then Marcus can have an action that actually is productive.
Yeah, you can give staff, so.
Yeah, which is beautiful. Give is very good. I like that one trick that Don shows sometimes in his runs where he needs to pure water and rescue someone turn 1. So what he'll do is like pick up the unit with someone else that needs to be rescued, and then someone else uses pure water and then cantos ahead. That's one of my favorites. Oh, new units! Look at that.
Oh, the Ostia gang.
Yeah, the whole gang. I'm gonna weaken this guy. I'm gonna pretend I weakened that guy. Maybe this time I'll weaken that guy. Using a javelin so that they hopefully move closer to this group, so I can kill more easily with like the back burners.
For sure.
Let's see, I'm holding Lynn, right? So Lynn probably doesn't want to be in range of this. So Lynn can go like where Roy is. Probably didn't move her a whole lot of squares extra because of that. Could put Lynn in range of the
for
archer
sure.
and just heal her next turn, I guess.
Yeah, I think the whole plan with Lynn was kind of banking on us like being able to,
Move further ahead than not at all.
yeah, or like kill an enemy. And then we didn't kill an enemy. It's like, this will have to do.
Do that. Yes, I guess. Get his support partner a bit closer. I'm pretty sure Wade cannot take peek, unfortunately. But we can bring him along.
We can move Wade. Yeah,
for a
we can
turn.
move Wade, and then. Oh, you're right.
And Deke can't like be dropped by Wade, so he's kind of gonna be around here, but not really. He's gonna be here in spirit. Or maybe he could have healed. No, I don't think he could have healed Wade. I just move these along. I mean, Rutger will catch back up. You know, maybe we should use that hero crest on Rutger to make him stronger. Wouldn't that be fun? Kind of
that'd
carry
be
you around the whole way. Do I want to promote him right now? I kind of want to cap speed
Live in
first.
here. Cap speed. It's so funny to think of like when to promote, but I think a good rule of thumb is whenever you cap a stat in your unpromoted class.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep these boys indoors for one turn, I think, and then we're gonna go all out with the Ostia gang. So let's move here. I actually don't want to spend support points on him, so it's gonna move here. And
Well, then speaking of support points,
Yeah, I know,
Wendy
right?
out of there too.
the Lin gang. Okay, just move here. Keep
Oh,
the
that's
ball.
true. I totally forgot.
You're fine. Yeah.
We should have remarked.
Here you go.
Guess what Lin gets this map?
Oh yeah. I actually did not check FE Builder for that thing you're talking about, but I can always set it up later.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. The people in the comment section, we could always try.
Oh, come on, Lin. You're a dodge tank. What are you doing?
I know, you should have dodged that 50.
Honestly, every hit rate is a 50-50.
Yeah, it either hits or it doesn't.
Yeah. Alright, get that heal in. And then we do come with like a, I'd say like 1.5 of that turn. Like this whole group just doesn't move, besides the one archer that's like blending in here, but we know he is because we marked him for life.
That's right.
Alright, I'm gonna take care of these soldiers and then we'll talk about the Ostia gang. Whatever they want to be called. Lin doubles archers. Need enough so we can get our neat kill here. We can also kill this guy with Roy.
Ooh,
Seems
fun
like
kill.
Lost opportunity not to. Get this man out of here.
Get him out of here.
Goodbye. See ya.
Plenty
Adios.
of opportunities to get that kill.
How about some more gaming? You'd probably kill if you... Yeah, you'd probably kill if you give away your unit, though. Fuck it, just drop Deke ahead, then.
Just get in an advantageous position for later.
Yeah, I'm trying to feed someone like the kill. Like, I'm trying to feed Lin the kill here, but I don't want to use up her strong weapon, but fuck it. I'm done thinking. I'm done
It's the
thinking.
Mani Katti. Let's just use it.
I don't want to have to hammer in it.
Yeah.
There's so many good things to hammer in this game. I don't want to spend hammering on a Mani Katti, but...
Let's go. Ooh.
Augers. No speed, though.
We'll take it.
no
No speed, but she gained another point of res, but you know.
Strength is good. Strength is good. I'm not gonna lie. Strength is good, but
Well,
goddamn.
We'll take that level. If you'd scoff at that level, you have unrealistic expectations for any unit.
It's
except
true,
maybe
but
Corel.
goddamn. 12 speed, bro. She's never gonna outspeed Zell at this rate. Alright, Deke could go in and even Armor Slayer this guy. Or we could just hammer with Marcus. Who has the hammer? You do, right? Yeah, I could just hammer this Armor Knight and see who moves and see who doesn't. Actually, are you in range at all? No, you're not. You can drop Deke in range. That's it. That's all you got. We have Armor Slayer here. Alright, so what do we do?
Trade to Ch8.
Yeah. To who?
To Astor. And then Astor trade to somebody, and then somebody trade to Marcus.
There's a Rutger falls behind.
We got caps.
That's true.
We got like 3 spare.
Alright. Alright. Take away his personal weapon. So Deke. You've been chosen.
No, we can't break the Armor Slayer. Where on earth are we gonna get a new one? I saw you almost do a take.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, hey, this command exists. Let's use it. Okay, now Deke will take
So-called free thinkers when they see the
2
take
attacks.
command.
Yeah. Deke will take 2 hits. I think he'll be okay. Alright. Perfect fancy
he should
stuff
be
here.
fine.
Perfect fancy stuff.
There we go.
Alright. Move here. Or move here. And I guess I'll pick up Rutger for now. Get him closer. And then the Ostian gang is here. We have Armor Slayer, Barth, and Wendy. One of my favorites from my last FE6 Iron Man run, which was the last time I played this game, I'm pretty sure. Or at least played it completely. So, any preferences on what we do first?
Let's talk about the effective weaponry.
Alright, effective weaponry it is. So this is the Armor Slayer. It has 8 might, 85 hit, and 11 weight. It's really good against Armor Knights, as we're going to demonstrate in this enemy phase, hopefully. Very high accuracy, very strong weapon. It's being carried by OJ, who Believe it or not, for the longest time, people debated on whether he's better than Deke or not because his speed growth is a bit higher. But unfortunately, his bases are quite a bit lower, and his growths are not notoriously better enough to where I think he really competes with Deke in a realistic setting. But there was once a time when there was a contest. His class is like alright. Like we said before, being a sword locked unit in this game isn't all that bad. But when it's combined with kind of lackluster stats in Chapter 8, like 7 strength, 9 speed, is not that great. He doesn't double much reliably besides like Steel Axe fighters, so it does take some work to get going. He's not as fragile as some of the other units that we get in this chapter, like Lena and Wendy, but he can get one shot by some very strong enemies, and then usually gets two shot by everything else. Always takes a counterattack because there's no ranged weaponry for him besides like the one light brand you get. So I still think he doesn't have enough options and enough statistics to really hold up very well. But he's not untrainable. Like, there is a bunch of axe-using enemies coming up that you could train him against if you want to. But I would not recommend it to a new player who's not familiar with the game to just use this guy on their first hard mode playthrough, I guess, is what I'd say. If you're playing normal mode, though, he probably holds up a lot better. But I don't have a super high opinion on him.
Yeah, no, normal mode, he's fine. I'm kind of the same. He's definitely in the lower half of units, to be sure. There are worse units than him. Usually when I'm looking at a unit's bases to see if they're any good, I'm looking to see if they have anything exceptionally high, and OJ really doesn't. His speed stat and his skill stat are both, like, kinda up there, but 10 is not exactly that good for this part of the game. It's also a very fun fact, because of his con, he cannot one-round boars at base, because he doesn't double them with the Armor Slayer. So...
Such a PvP thing to say. One more thing, he competes for a promotion item with a lot of other units, Hero Crest units. I don't think we talked about it very much, but Rutger, Deke, and all the fighters use all the same promotion item, the Hero Crest. There's only 2 of them that you get reasonably early. And we're already in trouble with that because we're using Wade, Rutger, and Deke, and this guy on top, as well as someone like Fear or any of the others in this game. Like
right, maybe even Gonzalez.
There's so much competition, yeah. So it's kind of hard to find a promo spot for him. But if you like him, you can definitely use him. Then we have 2 Armor Knights who have it even worse when it comes to promotion items, because there's only 1 Knight Crest that's reasonably early. And I mean, I got 2 Cavaliers already, and I've got 2 more that I've benched or I'm using as a temp. So then imagine fitting these guys in your whole roster. No Boars though, so at least that's not there for competition. This is the better one between the 2, but also the less funny one. This guy's name is Barth, but I think he used to be called like Barth E, like an E at the end, or this is like another name for him. I like to call him Lego Head because his head is like almost a perfect square. If you like trim away the hair, maybe some of the,
I see it,
the color. He is probably the most quintessential Armor Knight in the whole series, in that he's really just HP, strength, and defense, and everything else is absolutely horrendous. He gets doubled by a lot of enemies because of his low 5 base speed. He has low luck, so he can get crit by a lot of things, and his res is so bad that sometimes he gets one-rated by mages. So if you look at someone like FE7 Osman, for example, he's like a knight, but he's also like a ball of stats. He has like reasonably good speed and res to like not have any of those things happen to him. And Barth doesn't have any of those compensations. So even though his HP and defense are good, I find it hard to really tank with Barth because somehow it still ends up taking a bunch of damage, whether it's Steel Axe fighters or mages or Armor Slayers or Lance Reavers. There's always someone that's still like picking on Barth somehow despite the high defense. He does have a fantastic 16 con, which allows him to pick up anyone, but in return he also can't really be picked up by a whole lot of other units, so moving him around with his 4 move is not very easy. Currently considered one of the worst units in FE6, not the worst, but one of the worst ones. But funny if you like units that have standout stats, which I guess that was the first thing you noticed when you first evaluated him. It's like, man, this guy has a very high defense.
Oh, for sure. High defense, high strength. I love this unit. I practically never use him, but I love him. Just, it kind of embodies what I enjoy about FE6, and that Fire Emblem 6 has so many completely extreme units everywhere you go. Whereas I feel like in FE7 and FE8 in particular, the other GBA games, they really kind of toned it down and made everybody, you know, like kind of moderate, kind of more close
balanced,
to each other. Yeah, exactly. But in this one, it's like, what if we had an Armor Knight that was just like an Armor Knight among Armor Knights? Like this guy makes Oswald look like a Myrmidon, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know, right? That's funny because like Armor Knight's supposed to be the polar opposite of a Myrmidon, basically.
Yeah. So I really love him. I practically never use him. I've promoted him once or twice, but I will say he actually tanks a lot of the sword-bearing enemies in this particular chapter, and even the lance-bearing enemies really well. There are a couple Armor Slayers being thrown around here or there, so you gotta watch out for those. But in this chapter in particular, he's a fine tanking unit.
I agree.
So we probably move on to the next bad one.
Yeah. Yay, Wendy. Was rechristened as Gwendolyn at some point. I think that doesn't fit in this patch, which is why it's still called Wendy here. And honestly, I always just call her Wendy because that's what she's been nicknamed as for ages. If you look at the base stats, you probably get a pretty good idea of why people either really hate Wendy or really love using her, because it really just depends on what type of a player, what kind of a person you are. I'm someone who can enjoy both training up units that start off really bad, but I'm also someone who really likes analyzing and comparing units. In those cases, she doesn't exactly end up on top. But if you look at these bases, they would not be good if she joined in Chapter 1. In fact, if there were like 5 chapters before Chapter 1 that you could train in, like a Shadow Dragon prologue or something, and you could use her there, you still wouldn't want to use her because 4 base strength is horrendous. It's like worse than Volt, I'm pretty sure, if not tied with Volt. 3 base speed is like Boar's level, if not worse than that. I think you might start with 4. 8 defense is like decent for level 1 unit, but then paired with 19 HP, you're never going to tank anything. 3 base skill means you're never hitting the broadside of the barn. Our growths are like acceptable to the point where she can end up good if you put a lot of faith in her, but it doesn't help that she's only using lances. And people often say like axe locked, like they're sword locked or lance locked or axe locked, is hurting them. In this game, it's kind of an unfair standard because almost every unit is locked to something besides Cavaliers and Paladins. But in Wendy's case, it would really be nice if she could use like swords every once in a while because she really has accuracy issues. I trained Wendy for an Iron Man once, and I was constantly looking at like hit rates in the 50s, 60s, 70s, sometimes even 40s. Enemies on terrain shields just never hit ever. It's such a pain to train her. You practically have to do things like boxing in an archer and hitting them over and over and over and over until they faint just to get Wendy anywhere. But it can be very rewarding because it's super funny and it's very disrespectful to the game to train a unit like that. Would recommend everyone do it at least once in their life just to get the experience, but don't expect anything great because God, it's painful.
Yeah, there's, objectively speaking, there's some debate as to whether or not Wendy is the worst unit in the game.
Yes.
Like, there are a couple other candidates later on, but this is a pretty decent candidate. That said, you know, just because a unit is, objectively speaking, weak doesn't mean that you can't have fun using them. I've definitely done the Wendy training one before. You know, I've definitely torn my hair out at that. In case you want to get a little bit depressed, go ahead and look up her averages at level 20 Armor Knight. They don't really get much better than this. Like, but, you know, still a fun unit. Like I said, I appreciate that Wendy exists because there's probably a player out here who needed a unit like this in order to really fall in love with the game. And if that's what it took, then like, that's what you get.
Totally fair. I think she does have like some of the better speeds among the Armor Knights, but Boris also kind of has that. So even that niche she kind of just doesn't have. But hey, you can always, you know, if you want to see me train Wendy up, like, look at my FE6 Iron Man. It's actually like really funny, if I may say so myself. Alright, so we're gonna break this wall and get our Armor Slayers and friends closer. I'm purposely not putting them next to each other. The Austin Knights have supports with each other as well as Lilina, and they should also have supports with Boars, which means they probably have supports with Lin. I haven't double checked this though, so don't pin me on it. Hopefully that wasn't a lethal one, Deke, because otherwise I look like a fool. Like an insane fool rather than a moderate fool.
Oh yeah. I think, I know for a fact, Boars, all of his support units join in this chapter.
Yeah.
And he supports all the units who join in this chapter.
Yeah. Lilina, Ostian Armor Knights, OJ, Astor, maybe?
And Astolfa, yes.
Does he support Astor? Oh, I see. I didn't know that. I'll turn it on anyway. Great. Alright. I think what we could do is like beat this corridor down, and then we might pause it for another episode because there's still like a lot of reinforcements and stuff to go through, and I don't think we're gonna be making like, I want these episodes, like I said last time, I don't want these episodes to be super duper long. I'm okay with being them like a little long, but super duper long might be a bit, and we might have to save Lilina's analysis for start next episode as well. So that's the plan for now. None of these guys moved, or actually this mage moved up, I think, and this archer. It's kind of a tricky corridor. It's like, if you put anyone like in here, they just kind of die, I think. They just kind of melt. Unless they maybe they're Marcus. In that case, that'd be okay.
You said we're on turn 8, right?
Yeah.
We have some time before any thieves show up. So if we need to deliver more foot units closer to the fighting zone,
okay,
that may be a prudent thing to do.
We can leave out these two and just fight here if we want to. And just have Marcus, like, maybe you could hammer this Armor Knight, or just Iron Axe weaken him, or use like a Hand Axe to like maybe weaken the mage a little bit. And just kind of, or use Jarrett for the same purpose. Like, just put Jarrett there with a Hand Axe. Keep these two out of combat for now. just put Jared here, and next it up, see how much he weakens, and we just wrap it up with others. Seems good, right?
I think this is a sound plan.
All right, let's see how much sound it will produce in the comment section. I don't know if we want to drop Roy closer. If anything, I want Rutger to be there because he's gonna get an armor slayer this turn. I think if I play my cards right. Let's put you here. Just trade this around. Get an armor slayer to him.
Get the armor slayer back, exactly.
Yeah, we could even drop him this turn, like just from there. Because I think the armor knight's gonna be close-ish. I think he's close.
I think that's close
there. Yeah.
You could even take a not drop and use a cav, but
yeah, but the armor knight's gonna be up here, so you should have enough movement for next turn. Let's put you out here. You can't reach for a heal, so I'm just gonna use a phone just in case. It's gonna be Zealot, right? Yeah, Zealot.
Yes, I think Zealot was the plan.
He's at full HP, so we can just kind of chill here. And I waited because I might want to get a foot unit closer with him as well. So maybe Lin or Astor. Any stealables here that I want to get? No, right? Doesn't. Oh, there's a Fallen, I guess. But I don't know. I don't even know if that guy's gonna move. Let's get Wade closer then. No, Wade is close enough.
Yeah. These episodes are already pretty long. If we start sealing Fallens, oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You can't reach. You're close enough as is. Alright, let's just get Lin closer. We need to do that eventually anyway. Rescue. This is probably close enough.
I think maybe Zealot on OJ's square may be the better play, because it'll block off the mage from being able to attack these people. Whereas right now, like, if OJ and Marcus moved away, then the mage would have attacks on...
Assuming you mean Deke square, but yeah.
Wait, did I say Deke square?
I thought you said OJ square, which is here.
Okay, my
bad. They have the same
yeah.
sprite, so I don't blame you. There's like a big problem actually for me, and when I was commenting Donald's runs, they were in Japanese, so I couldn't see whether it was Milady or Zeiss doing something, for example, or I couldn't see whether it was Alan or Lance. It's like, oh, this Cav does this and this. It's like, Donald's like, dude, that's Milady. You just call her by name. It's like, huh? Alright.
Hey, I don't know.
I don't know. So you're going there. Yeah, perfect square. Perfect square. Beautiful square. Love it. It's a great square. Brings great pleasure. Lance here. Yeet. Ooh, alright. That's that healing XP.
The 1 HP men.
Yeah, you know in like FE4 where all these people have like near 100% HP growth, you have like Julia and the other Gen 2 healer, Lana, like heal each other all the time. Because they just get HP level ups. That kind of train. That's what I play FE4. See what I did there. You know, honestly, what we could do is have Marcus take care of the other two with the Javelin. Or an Iron Axe. Like, how much do you do? Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. Let's just do this. Get a 1 HP soldier ready for us.
Pop the wall and just be ready.
Yeah. I mean, they're here. Might as well use them. Lina, still good. Alright. He went the diagonal way.
Frustrating.
Okay, that's fine. We have the armor slayer. It's fine. Alright, we do this guy.
It's 6 damage. It's 6 damage. We can do without.
Yeah. Now, if it was 8 damage, that'd be something else. But 6, that's alright. Strength, please?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Alright.
No, never.
Okay.
HP res. The Marcus level.
I thought they usually include skill in those.
I guess so.
I guess that's not ideal, but whatever. As long as we get the Archer with Zealot with like 1 hit. Our 14 speed Zealot. Come on,
Our
baby.
14 speed Zealot. Oh, this is the Archer.
Oh, this is the marked Archer. Good job missing. Now hit him. Thank you.
There we go. He hits every other attack. 50% hit rate. Perfect.
I mean, that's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need. Alright. Lin, 1 round of Mage. Yo.
She sounds good.
Oh, she doesn't. She gets weight down by the killing edge. What? How much can you have again? 5. SMH, Lin. SMH. We're still doing it though. Saving a use. Saving a use.
There we go.
Still going strong. That was a good idea to drop these boys here. You have a hammer. Well, 3 for 3 or 0 for 3? Let's find out
about it. 60. They've all been in the mid 60s. Oh,
they're gonna stay that way if at this rate.
They're gonna stay. There we go. How many armor knights are there on this map?
Well, we still have this one here. With the added fun that he can crit Wade if he misses.
With the chest key.
Yeah.
You know, the fun thing about the hammer, people always deride it for its low accuracy. But the thing is, right, if you attack with a hammer and miss, you still have a hammer, right? So
You preserve the hammer. Okay, setting up kills.
50%. He hit 2 in a row.
Yeah. I improved his accuracy just for him. I actually don't have a whole lot of range in these units. We can armor's layer him. Oh, we could have used that 4 damage, honestly. He doesn't have any supports, but I guess we'll just have to live with the fact that we're using 2 uses. Get rid of this guy.
That's right.
Sell
it. We could use that.
Yeah, and we use our calves to wrap it up here. We used all the foot units we had in range, I think. Besides Deke, I suppose. Yeah, you can take this one out. Yeah, they all have like no HP left. Let's go.
Yeah, easy Deke.
And put him next to Wade as well for that support points.
For the plus support. Do we intend to build any support between Lynn and one of these units here?
So I would actually like to get Lynn supported with Lena, because I think Lena would be really fun to use in this movie. I haven't really been training Blue, so I think it'd be fun to have like a mage around, and then Lena also has a fast support with Roy. This is where the Lance problem comes in, where like I might want to kill off Lance at some point to make space, but I don't want to make Alan much worse, so the timing of it and like whether we're doing it at all is a bit of a question mark.
Yeah, let me see Alan's full support list in case. And Alan Roy A is oftentimes like really good. Double Fire is just one of the best ones.
Yeah.
But if we're looking to replace it with somebody, I guess. It may be some spoilers looking ahead. Okay, so he has the Foray Gang. He also has Wade and Ch8.
Yeah, Ch8 is another unit I would not hate using, but she might be a bit late for support building. Like, you really want to be in chapters like these if you're going to support build. Mm-hmm. And then Lena is just great because she has a really fast support with Roy as well. Ooh, let's go Lance.
True, true.
Or I could keep Lance alive and then just have Alan Lance and Roy Lena separately. And then Lynn Lena as well.
Yeah, even if you just have a Cav running around in chapters like 13 through 15, there are things for them to do.
Mm-hmm. And like Roy can just get B Lena, and then Lynn can do A or B Lena. That's the idea, right. I think.
In fact, at this point, I think we've actually recruited all of our Nightcrest candidates in the game.
I think you're right. Let's get started on this guy over here. Or maybe have Marcus hurry along, maybe, through catch Kath with Roy.
These guys are on turn 10, right?
Yeah, we're on turn 9, so...
Yeah. Rescue with Barth and then take with Marcus.
Yeah, I was thinking... no, that works for this turn. I was thinking, like, rescue this turn and then give next turn, but that works even better, actually. Let's use Wendy, because she's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4... And then I guess this... Oh yeah, we just take... Yeah, there we go. And we can still do the javelin thing through the wall if we want to.
Mm-hmm. Might be getting doubled, but who cares? It's Marcus, he'll be fine. It's fire.
Speed. He's fine. He's not getting doubled. He's too good.
A what?
I don't think our Marcus even gains speed. He's just that good. I'm thinking like... I don't want to give the Armor Knight support with each other this turn, so I'm just going to chew on moving them a bit. But I do want to move these people along, so let's try this. I don't think there's any reinforcements this turn from that corridor. One more turn.
That'll be next. Ooh.
Alright. If you hit this, that'd be cool. If you don't hit this, you're still cool though, Marcus. Thank you. You're very cool.
That's fine. Very cool.
Marcus came out of that.
We're used to that.
Cool. Okay. Just open up. I'm going to play one more turn. I'm addicted to this game. One more turn.
One more turn. We can save the chest opening till next time.
Yeah, exactly.
What a cliffhanger. We're so mean.
Weaken. There we go. Weaken.
And then kill.
Come in for the kill.
I noticed Zealot does not crit as much as Marcus was doing in the early game.
He has worse skill.
He has the same crit rate though.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we're having like 4%, 5% crit rate. I mean, okay, like 4 or 5. Sure, there's a difference. But like, come on, is there a difference?
I mean, it's true that Zealot didn't really crit a whole lot in the early game.
Listen. You and I are going to have a talk.
Last chance to heal Marcus before he departs for more greener places. Oh no, just kidding. Just
we send him on his way. I know.
Come here, Marcus. No staff XP for this turn, because we broke the staff. Are you okay against this mage? He's a bit It's a bit stronger. 8 speed still though, so no problem here at all. Don't want to drop Roy because he'll just go uncountered.
As long do we need a sword out in order to not get countered?
Huh?
Are we getting weighed down by a javelin? Or not get countered, not get doubled.
Got Elephant Con.
Oh, Elephant Con, right.
Yeah, Mikuchi.
I always forget.
Support Deke. And I guess we just bring Lin forward because these guys are not in a hurry to go anywhere. Like, the bench is not going to run away from them. Bring it on. I guess Ellen would be good to get along here. Let's get a heal here.
At some point, there's going to be some reinforcements from the top left that we'll have to, contend with.
Address, yes.
Yes.
You ain't wrong.
We can actually leave Wendy behind. Do one of my favorite strats.
Oh, the archer trap?
Yeah, the archer trap.
Oh.
Wendy good, guys?
I don't know if I can pull it off, but we'll see. Can she on her own, like, trivialize the whole batch?
Yeah.
That's funny.
A single unit can do it.
Alright.
I think Barth as well. Maybe he needs to be like 2 squares up. Maybe.
Did they come next turn or something?
I don't know when they arrive, but just like putting him in position. I think he needs to be...
So put him here?
Sure. I think that's where he needs to be.
Alright. I look forward to seeing the trap. Let's just happily now wait. See one more enemy phase. There's Kath. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. Here comes the squad.
Sheesh.
Yeet.
We got him. The air caliber mage.
Funny how I just stopped feeling flyers, or feeling my only flyer for that. Just because I was afraid of this guy. That's what I was fearing.
Honestly, I was wondering why Ch8 wasn't around. I was gonna ask, but now it makes sense.
I mean, I got all the calves. I got all the Cavi boys. It's
Shall we save the chest for next chapter?
Yes, we're saving this, everything else that comes after for the next time. So we're gonna analyze Lena, we're gonna talk to Kath, we're gonna stop her from raiding the chest, we're gonna raid the chest ourselves, kill this Legans guy over here, fight the dreaded Excalibur mage to make the world safe for Ch8 again, do the archer trap that we can supposedly do with just one unit. Hoping we can, because otherwise he's gonna get overrun and die very quickly. So all sorts of stuff to look forward to. Sorry for cutting it in two, but we'll be back next time with another episode. Peace out and goodbye.
Peace out. See you around.